Hello! Welcome back to the second video in the Java Noob series on Melissa's Magical Menagerie. We have a lot of ground to cover today, and this video is my longest thus far. So let's get going! So while I was out and about exploring this beautiful area, I found a huge surprise. This skelly spawner just sitting here on the surface. So I haven't even checked the chest yet. Cool. Cool. This beauty of an azalea tree. And when I... Wow! And when I started digging my way down here and fell through this hole to my death. I wonder if I can like dig down. Oh, poo. Okay. Poop 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 poop. On the hunt for supplies, I need a lush cave but don't want to go back to the cave of multi-death. Best friend? Where is he? Hello? I need moss. And can bone meal this azalea tree so that I can get azalea leaves. Then on to mining gravel. I want to make red and white concrete. Looking for sandy islands. Ooh. How do I get out of the boat? Shift. Oh, village! Holy moly, I'm a terrible driver. I'll pull up right here. Anybody at home? Okay. Sir, are you legitimately stuck in here with your horse? There you go. There you go. There you go. You're welcome. Look at that. That is super cursed. I think this house is burnt down. Ooh, yeah. God, I can grow potatoes. Hi. I don't know what I'm doing. I want to make this portal safe because we all know that villagers are not that bright. Why I decide to give it a makeover, who knows? Villagers can be so creepy sometimes. Success! Oh, yeah. Not a bad nether spawn. We dipped in and we dipped out. That looks right. It's up here around the bed. Over the bed! Back over to the azalea tree. Hello, boat. I guess. Let's take you over. Back to explore the Death Cave. Maybe it goes this way. goes to Spiderville, sounds like. Oh. Little jerk. So let's see. What do we get? And just bone meal the grass. Ah. Red dye from the concrete. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Ooh-doo-doo-doo. Hello. Are you serious? I boated all over and it's right here. I'm scared of berries. It's true. I'm not ashamed. I'm frightened of them. But I would like to potentially create fence with berries. So, okay. Okay, so let's gather our supplies. And I suppose we should make the concrete powder. So let's see if we can find where we want to build our first mushroom house, but in an area that is pretty shaded, somewhere down low. Where are you? Hi! How are you today? I'm so happy to see you. I'm glad you're here. Where do you think I should build? Yeah? Is this a good spot, you think? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty right here. All right, I think this is it. This is the spot. Somebody can tell me what they think we should name our friend. And while exploring the caves under my home, I did come across another skelly spawner. I haven't looked in the chest yet. And oh, a couple name tags. Very cool. Before starting to build, I decided I needed a farm with a continuous food supply. I was sick of foraging. I finished my wheat fields at this point. And I went back and basically emptied out a little deep slate house by the rocks. And then the next thing to do was to start the terraforming and plan to do the house over here. This is my first time using the replay mod to make a time lapse. I like to build on the fly and I've never planned things in creative beforehand. I like to pick a basic palette and then make creative changes as I go. It does make for frequent back and forth changes of scene in a time lapse though. So I decided to basically go with spruce and birch for this build. Here I'm putting in my red concrete for my little mushroom roof. At this point I decided to try and cut back this tree. I couldn't decide if I wanted to keep it or get rid of it, and you'll see later on that I do decide to get rid of it. And the little white speckles. Here's where I decided to just cut it down and make an additional mushroom coming off the edge of the roof. Sprucing up the front lawn, some flower boxes. adding moss and some flowers in general. And then making the path out of my favorite, which is rooted dirt. And now to the inside. Making some smelters. And then upstairs to a tiny little bedroom. You may have noticed, boom, suddenly there's chests filled with supplies and a whole living room and kitchen. Somehow I turned off my recording. Whoops. A little more ambiance to the front yard. And a few more lights with glow lichen and glowberries. Add some azalea leaves to the roof. And here are those dreaded berries. Continuing the path. And the berries. And here's where I get excited to see that the berries are going to work well, because that little zombie would not cross. Now to enclose the crops with a leaf wall made out of moss, flowering azalea leaves, and regular azalea leaves. And then to add a little bit of interest to the top, I did put some azalea bushes. And last but not least, a gate. Now for our final walkthrough. So you will see some changes here. I did add a gate to the very front yard. And you can see that these bushes are fully grown and the path comes all the way out. And you'll probably notice a little change to the front of the house. So on the second floor, I did add a window with a little additional roof trim and a window box. And the inside is pretty similar to what was last shown. But I didn't really show this basement too much in the video, and there's nothing down there at the moment. And up to the second floor to the little magical bedroom. And then up here, there will be a mine entrance. Not too much going on down there yet. And then down to the wheat fields. Crops are doing great. Do love this little path. I want to thank you for joining me on this Java Noob experience. If you've enjoyed, please remember to like and share. Thanks again. Bye.
Can I have another apple?
Yes.
3 for 3, keeping you away.